Is this the most broken 600K card in the game? I got a lot of my homies, a lot of my pro friends, a lot of my friends that play this game at a very high level are telling me yes. They're telling me this is the most fire, most insane card they've ever touched, that this card cannot be matched. He is the man. He is the beast himself that goes by the name of Malen. He's the most broken thing out there. Well, I'm going to be 100% real with y'all. I'm going to keep it 100% honest with y'all. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about this card. First of all, I want you to go over here to the market. I think I might still have him up here. Maybe not. Maybe I got rid of him. I got rid of him now. But Arlis, I hope I said that right. Arlis, is that how it said? The beast himself, the French machine. He was my favorite right winger in the game. He got me 15-0. He's been an absolute monster. I was also at like 900 skill rating, 950 skill rating, lads. It's no longer like that. I'm going to keep it 100% real with you. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. When I go to my skill rating in Rivals, it's at 821. I am on a massive lose streak. I think I've lost 6 in a row or 5 in a row. Maybe I won 1. Now, this is something that doesn't really happen to us, but it's happening to us. And I got to be 100% honest with you. I'm going to keep it fully real with y'all. I think Malen sucks. I don't like this card, bro. I think it's an awful card. I got 8 games with him. 1 win comes in qualifiers, 1 win comes in Rivals, and the rest were losses in Rivals. I have not had a good time with this card, and this was one of my favorite cards in the entire game. I loved Malen. You guys remember that other Malen? I used him all the time. I hyped him up. I loved him. I enjoyed him. I had more success when I put this Malen at the striker position than when I put him at the right wing position. Now, everybody plays FC differently. Everybody wants something different out of their wingers. You might absolutely love Malen. You might think Malen's absolutely insane. For me, Malen's not the guy for the right wing position. Arlis, again, I hope I said that right. He was the perfect right winger. Phil Foden, a really, really nice right winger. When I put Joe Cole in for 1 game, I felt he was more effective of a right winger than a Malen was. And I know it's insane because Malen's play styles are so perfect. I mean, he has such amazing play styles. He doesn't have finesse, which is one of my favorite one. But he does have the rapid, he does have the technical dribbling, he does have the first touch, he does have the trivela, he does have the quick step. The problem for me, all these are great, but I don't really use trivela that much. And you might say the same thing for João Felix, because you might be like, well, Skills, how are you so good with João Felix? He doesn't have finesse shot, he doesn't have trivela, he doesn't have any of it. The answer is, I actually don't know. But when a card is really good for me, when a card is really insane for me, I go positive with them. I actually get off to a great start with these type of cards. João Felix, 24 games played, 38 goals, and 23 assists. He's pretty much positive in every category. He's even almost tied on assists. Like the fact that he's about to have as many as assists or more than games played from the striker position is insane. When you look at Mbappe, he's pretty much positive. And when you look at his assists, it's almost the same. When you look at Malen, I'm at 50% when it comes to goals to games and about the same for assists. That is a low mark for me when it comes to a card. Now, I'm not saying it's the worst card in the game, and I'm actually blaming myself, and I'm going to show you gameplay in a minute. I'm actually blaming myself. I think it's 100% me. I just can't get the guy going, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's me that's playing bad right now, but I mean, I'm coming off of skill rating being almost like 950, 15-0 in the weekend league, dominated the fantasy league. I just don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden last night and today, I just can't buy a win right now with Malen. And it's since I put him into the starting 11, I was really excited to use him. I was winning all the way, Rivals, weekend league, the cup, and then I was like, you know what, let me go into Rivals to try Malen. And since I went to go try Malen, I just been losing. Now I know people are gonna be like, Skills, you can't blame everything you're losing on Malen. What's going on? I really attack heavily down the right wing. This is like my most important spot. That's why when you looked at Arlis's stats, and again, I probably said his name wrong. When you looked at the stats were crazy because I go down this side so much, constantly going down this side. Now, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go into a qualifier game right now, and I'm going to go into, and y'all are going to see him play, and you're going to be like, Skills, you're tripping, bro. This card's insane. I can't keep the ball with him. Bro. Listen, his speed boost is one of the best in the games. The speed boost is absolutely dummy good. I cannot keep the ball with him. And what does that mean? I can't outrun Theo Hernandez because usually Malen's going to go up against Theo Hernandez. He's on the right wing position. That means you're going up against Theo Hernandez. I cannot outrun Theo Hernandez. So with Arlis, and again, I'm probably saying his name wrong and I apologize. With the French beast, I would go at Theo and then act like I was going to take him on and I would cut inside and finesse it because that's what he had. He had finesse trait, right? So I was able to cut inside and finesse. So I didn't necessarily need his speed to beat Theo Hernandez. Now, Malen doesn't have that cut inside finesse shot. So now you need to beat Theo Hernandez in a 1v1. You have to beat him. You got to take him on and you have to beat him. There's no question about it. There's no cutting inside, hitting a finesse shot. You can kind of curve inside and hit a Trivela, but I'm not good with those. So because you need to green bean them every time. If you don't green bean them, they're probably not hitting. So the thing here that people need to understand is I can see why he's the most broken 600K card for some people that know how to green bean every Trivela shot. For me, I can't. So now I need to take Theo Hernandez on. And you guys know, like I know, for you to beat Theo Hernandez, for you to really cook Theo Hernandez, you need to be a top tier, amazing card. Like you have to be out of this world. The only reason I was able to cook Theo Hernandez with Foden, because Foden's R1 dribbling is so good that I didn't have to beat him for pace. I just had to beat him on the dribble, right? So I would just R1 dribble the whole way with Foden and be able to cook. Now, you look at Foden's stats here. Again, he was below as well, just like Malen. He was below a little bit. But I mean, it's crazy contributions, but he is still below. He's not positive. And like I told you, I usually go crazy. I go positive with a card. In the French Beast, I was going positive. But Foden was more of like a dribbler. He was more of my guy that I created plays with. Malen's not that. Malen needs to be a finisher. Malen needs to be an Mbappe 2.0. Malen needs to be a Bebe 2.0. Malen's that type of a build. He's more of a build where he's a tall guy, a fast guy, being able to score a lot of goals. And I just can't find the back of the net with him. And it's really crazy that I had more success with Joe Cole in the one game I played with him than the game I play with Malen. Now, I can't get a game for some reason right now. I might just throw gameplay up on the screen of a game I already played, and you guys can kind of see what Malen did for me. So I got two little quick gameplays here for y'all real quick. And as we watch these gameplays, I'm gonna leak my own text messages with my homie. So I'm going back and forth with Kid Mamito, who is a pro player. Kid Mamito is insane. You guys know he drops 15-0s pretty much every single weekend. The kid's nasty at the game, bro. He's been unbelievable. I met him at a pro event in FIFA 17. I made a pro event down in Miami. I went to the pro event and he was playing in the pro scene. It's quite funny. I played him in the group and he beat me in the last game and he hit me with like 3 finesse shots for Messi, Team of the Year Messi from outside the box. And I talked to him and we became cool there, but I really became cool with his brother. His brother came up and was like, hey man, I watch all your videos. And then I got cool with his brother, and from that, me and Kid like built a really, really strong relationship, and he's been my homie ever since, man. Really one of my good friends in life, was at my wedding and everything. So anyways, I texted him, I'm like, what you think about that Malen card? Because I packed Malen in my rewards, he packed Malen in his rewards. I got in my 15-0 rewards, he got in his 14-1 rewards. And he's like, man, Malen's the best. He literally said to me, man, Malen's the best card in the game. And I was like, all right. And a couple hours later go by, I played my first couple games with Malen, and I wasn't having fun with him. I said, what am I doing wrong with Malen? He goes, what do you mean? He goes, bro, his speed boost is crazy. His R1 dribbling is insane. I was like, I keep losing the ball with him. And he put like one of those emojis where like, you know, dude's like, his head is like burning or whatever. His head's on fire. By the way, guys, I put this in the video real quick because I want to ask you guys a question. Aren't you supposed to get a win? If you go into a game and someone gets a red card and they back out, aren't you supposed to get the win now, or is that only in the weekend league? I wanted to put this in the video because I wanted to remember to ask you guys this question. I get the 0-0. He got a red card. He backed out. And I didn't get the win. And it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of sad about that. I thought they were fixing that. Anyways, so then he goes, bro, he's insane. He's crazy. I replied to him this morning. The first texts were last night. I replied this morning. I said, yo, this Malen card sucks. And I didn't mean it and like he actually sucks. I suck with him. He goes, bro, he is crazy. He then goes on to show me his stats with him. He has played 10 games with Malen. In those 10 games, he has scored 15 goals with Malen, and he has 4 assists. This is what I'm saying. If you're good with a card, even if it's a right wing or whatever, you're gonna dominate. By the way, I put Malen at the striker 2 different times. That's why he even has goals for me. He's gonna score his first goal in this game from the right wing when you guys are watching. But I want to put this whole gameplay here so you guys can see if I lose the ball, if I win the ball, what happens when I have Malen. When I get it to Malen, I try to speed boost a lot with him. I try to really just get him involved the way I would get, you know, Foden or anybody, you know, and for me, I cannot get this card involved. I can't get this card to dribble past anybody. I can't get this card to score a goal, a cross body, a little bit far away goal. And it's really weird to me because Malen's first card in this game, like I said earlier in the video, was a card that I absolutely would smoke people with. It took me a very long time to get rid of Malen this year because he was so freaking good. It took me so long to drop him. Right here, guys, if this was the French winger that I used to have, right here I was scoring. This is a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's there, and everybody knows, dude. When I got that ball right there, when I put him through, right? When I would swing that ball to the French beast from my man Guti, and it was one-on-one with the right back, or the left back, I knew I was scoring. I was so confident I was scoring every time. When I put Malen through, I don't know what to do with him. I legitimately cannot tell you what I'm supposed to do with him. I don't know what to do. Do I take the wing and find the pass down? Do I Trivela, which I know I'm gonna miss it because I need to green bean it and I don't green bean enough? Or do I need to R1 dribble? I can't figure out what to do with them. When I try to R1 dribble, I lose it. When I try to shoot cross body, the keeper saves it. I just could not get the guy going, man. Even right here, bro, nice little 1-2s. Hit a roulette, that's really nice. I finally cook with him. Finally, I cook nasty, bro. Finally, I was able to do something crazy with him, and I go for the chip. And the reason I chip is because if I went crossbody, I really felt I was gonna miss with him. But I really wanted to show y'all this gameplay because in this gameplay, I do good things with him. I was getting his speed boost to work. I was getting a goal with him. I was doing a lot with him, and that's why I wanted this gameplay in it if I couldn't find a game. But I want you guys to understand when I go into rivals, these things aren't working. I can't. So if anybody has any advice for me to get Malen going, because if I'm being real with y'all, lads, I am very close to buying back the French beast, bro. Like, I don't think I want to go into the weekend league without Elise. Again, I probably said his name wrong, so I apologize. And I believe if Austin Villa wins today when I'm making this video, Malen could get an upgrade already. So hopefully I can get it together with Malen. I think he'll probably be a better striker than a winger for me, if I'm being real with you. But I just think I need the Frenchman back. Right here, man, I go for the Trivela. I still hit the crossbar, guys. I'm trying so hard to get this card going, bro. I'm doing everything. People are telling me he's the most broken card, the best card, the most insane card. But lads, how do you miss? How do you miss, bro? Nah, not like that, EA. How do you miss from there right there, bro? How do you miss? And again, I shouldn't have one-timed it. Maybe I got to stop it there and not shoot right there first time. I miss, lay off, Mbappe, bang, golazo. So we're going to win. But y'all saw some positive things, and then y'all saw the frustrating things that are going on with me with Malen. And it's more frustrating when I go into the rivals, because in rivals, you know, when you're at that 950 skill rating, you can't lose. If you lose, you start to dip really quickly, because most people that you're losing to, the skill rating is lower than yours, so you're losing like anywhere from 15 to like 20 points a game, more skill rating a game. You lose a lot of skill rating. So for me, you gotta be perfect, man. You really gotta be perfect. And at the moment, I can't create enough. You don't get many opportunities in rivals if you're playing someone really good. You can't let your opportunities waste. And I feel like I'm wasting every single offensive opportunity that comes my way with Malen. And again, I'm not saying he's the problem. I'm not saying the card sucks. I'm saying I'm the problem with the card, and I really got to figure out a solution as quickly as possible. So if anybody has a solution to how I make Malen work, because my solution right now, as I sit here in front of you guys, is go back and buy Elise, the French guy, right? I am all eggs in my basket. Go buy him back and put Malen on the bench, and it's a GG and over. For me, sometimes in life, cards just don't work out for you, and you just gotta cut ties no matter what people are saying. And I'm here to tell you that this card, lads, everyone is telling me. It's just like sometimes when I drop a video and I tell you guys, hey man, this Foden's the best card in the game, and everybody, you guys go get him and you're like, this card sucks. But for me, he was insane. Everyone is telling me Malen's insane. Everyone. I go on social media, everyone is saying how great this card is, and then I play it with him. I'm like, this card sucks. I can't get him going. It's just the way FC is, bro. It's so weird. If you guys have any idea what I should do, a play style, a position, maybe play him striker, please, anything, please let me know in the comments down below. I will try it, I will attempt it, and I will see if I can get it to work. That's today's episode. I wanted to make this episode because sometimes, lads, I'm always making videos how great cards are. Today I had to make a video about how I just disagree, and this card for me is not that guy.